Okay, let's talk temper tantrums. If you have any child between the age of 1 to 3, sometimes older, or if you've seen a child having a temper tantrum, you know they are terrible. So we have some awesome books that are going to address that and help your kiddo to be able to communicate that a little bit better. Our first one is What If I Know My Feelings? So this is one of the books with the what if monsters, and it kind of talks about some of the different feelings. What if I'm feeling happy? I can smile at others. What if I feel sad? I can find someone to talk to. So it kind of goes through all the different feelings: angry, friendly, shy. And then it says, what if monsters learned like you? Now they know their feelings too. So that's a really cute sort of rhymey book that's going to help them label some of those feelings and what they can do with those feelings. Our next one is Grumpy Tortoise. This book is so cute. It's a big board book and it talks about Tortoise woke up feeling very grumpy. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Any of your kids do that? So it talks about his day. In the meadow, he smelled some flowers and felt a little less grumpy. And then it kind of talks about different things. He goes to the mountains, listens for an echo, and as he goes about his day, he feels a little less grumpy. And he goes for a little boat ride, and he goes skating, and it's really cute at the end. It says, what a wonderful day. It's time for bed. And Tortoise didn't feel grumpy at all. So it's a really cute way to kind of work through some of those grumpiness behaviors and how to come out on the other side. And this one is actually a collection. We have several more books in this series. We have Cautious Chameleon, Scaredy Cat, Steady Sloth, and then these two are new. These are a little bit smaller, but they're still board books. So you can see they've still got these nice papers. This one's about worrying. This one's about being a little different. And it talks about even if, being different makes you special. So it's a really great way to address if there's any concerns for kids feeling different. For our older kiddos, this book is fantastic. What are feelings? So it's another Lift the Flap book, and it goes through kind of different feelings. How many different feelings are there? They think there's as many as 27 feelings, which is crazy. So this goes through a lot of the main ones. What makes us feel happy, sad, angry. And then it talks about dealing with our feelings, which I really like this page. It says, who can I talk to? You can talk to a grown-up that you trust. And then it just deals like practical ways that you can deal with some of these emotions. So I love that. How can I cheer up? Think of something else and try to make you smile. So, really trying to stay positive and get kids through some of life's challenging times. So here's some ways to help them cope with that full-fledged temper tantrum. Number 1, distraction. Move to a new room. Offer a different toy. Kids are very distractible at that age, so make sure you try to distract them. What worked for my son is we would go to the other room where he could still see us, but we would just start reading one of his books, and we would be calm and we wouldn't give him a whole lot of attention, and eventually he would kind of stop crying and then come over to us and start reading the book. So attention will draw more attention. So kids are going to look for that attention from you, either good or bad. And so it's important to kind of not give them too much attention if they're having a temper tantrum and let it pass. One way that you can prevent temper tantrums is to encourage them, put words on those feelings. If they're being good, tell them they're being good. Praise them for their good behavior. So it's important to model that behavior as well and point it out. It may sound a little forced, but you can say something like, look, mommy is sharing her ball with your sister Avery. And that will kind of help them understand what you're doing and why. And then if you do get frustrated, you can say, instead of saying, you're driving me crazy, you can say, mommy is very frustrated right now, but let's count to 10 together and we can try to calm down. So you can kind of be more concrete with it and then find ways to move past it. So hopefully that was helpful. Comment in the chat below if you have any tips for temper tantrums. Feel free to share a story about a temper tantrum if you have anything memorable. But share the love, share the knowledge. We'd be happy to learn other ways to help us get through some of these temper tantrums.